Hey guys, Boxhead here. I just wanted to tell you guys that Project Frequency is currently being worked on for a commercial release on Steam. That means that the game is gonna be on Steam in 6 or 7 months, which is pretty cool. I've been silent all these months because mainly I've been working on other projects and sharpening my skills. So when I come back to this game, my overall development skills are way better and I can produce a way better game for you guys. Now, uh, the game has been funded by my employer, Meephead. That's the company name, Meephead. And it's completely funded, which means we don't need a Kickstarter or any other funding process. So that means the game is definitely coming for Steam. And I'm sorry for the massive silence I had over the past months. I don't want to give you false promises. And I don't consider myself the kind of developer that basically just wants to release a polished turd on Steam just to get quick money and basically just deliver a crappy ass game. I want this game not to be the best survival horror game, but I want it to be something else that's completely detached from the overall shit that you see on Steam. And you're gonna see pretty soon why I mean that, because those that have played the alpha know already that the game is kind of unique, but the alpha is kind of crappy at the same time because it's mainly just a gameplay test. It's not nothing concrete, and mostly everything in the alpha is going to be completely deleted. Currently, right now, the code is being redone as we speak of, as you can see right here. I've taken my time for like the past month or two or so, and I've been working on the code, and I've been completely fixing what's been done before, which was a fucking mess. The old code is it's a mess. It was a clusterfuck, and it's not fun to work on. So I've completely redone the whole character code, and I'm gonna be redoing the other code of the game. So it's been kind of boring. Like, I wanted this developer blog video to be kind of more interesting to you guys, but there's really nothing good to show. But I'm still doing this, and I'm showing you the game's code at the same time, just to show you guys that it's been worked on, and we're gonna release the game on Steam in 6 months. And there's gonna be more developer blog videos coming consistently, like I used to do on the Unity version, which I made a bunch of developer blogs. They are coming back, and I want the community to take part of them and tell me what they like, they don't like. Although everything you're gonna see on the developer blog videos, it's work in progress. So you're gonna see unfinished stuff that's not gonna work, but you're free to comment on anything that you wish. Anyways, I'm currently right now adding an equipment system, which you can equip different types of armor and clothing and backpacks and stuff, which give you bonuses to your stats. So you can see the code is right here, and I'm currently working on like different types of equipment and such. But the basic gist is that you're gonna have these types of equipment. I'll just explain myself if you don't understand code. We're gonna have a player slot, a chest slot, an arm slot, a back slot, a belt slot, leg slot, light slot, throwable slot, 3 slots of weapons, and 3 slots of player consumables. Okay, that's too much. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, basically, if you've seen Escape from Tarkov, I'm gonna be adopting an inventory system kind of like the game, where you equip stuff, and if you equip backpacks, let's say on the back and belt slot, they're gonna be used for backpacks and belt pouches or fanny packs. The game is gonna have a randomized stat system. which means that every item is going to be randomly generated with different stats and different rarity levels, kind of like Diablo, because I want the game to have more of a RPG elements, that you build your character, you build your skills, and basically the whole loot is randomized, not just the loot selection but the stats in the item. So you're going to be able to equip backpacks, which give you different equipment slots, which I call containers. And you're going to equip belt pouches, which basically are the same, but they don't give you as much as backpacks. So let me show you quickly on the engine. Let's drop the whole boring code stuff for a moment. This is my current testing scene. I'm telling you right now, the game is completely broken. I broke the game because I'm fixing the code. Nothing's functional. Well, a couple of stuff, but most of the game is not functional. The AI system broke, the door system broke, everything mainly broke, and I'm like fixing it. It's not broke, but I broke it because I'm changing the code. Anyways, let me show you quickly how the new inventory system looks. It's really not concrete. You're gonna see that my stats are on 0. I have no stamina. I can't move. But let me crouch and it's gonna fix. Yeah, weird bug, but like I said, all of this is work in progress. So if I press B, this is the new inventory system, which is still being worked on. It's not like even close to being completed. And you can see it kind of resembles the Escape from Tarkov inventory system, where you have your inventory tab, and then right here, depending on the containers you have a default of 6 inventory slots because of your clothes. So you can pick up 6 items only at the beginning if you don't have any backpack or any belt pouch. But as you start picking up new items, you can basically get backpacks, which give you more slots, which is basically gonna be a copy paste of this with the item name and the slots that the item contains. So you're gonna be able to pick different container items, and you can increase your inventory size, but they're gonna be heavily dependent on the backpacks and belt pouches that you find. You're gonna find like very rare legendary backpacks which have a shitload of slots, but there's gonna be also a weight system implemented into the game, so you can't just hoard a bunch of weapons at the same time. So there's gonna be slots and weight in play for the inventory system. To the right side, this is where the other container items are gonna be found. For example, whenever you open a drawer, open another backpack in the floor, or just open a corpse, an enemy corpse, you can loot, and basically a window appears with the container information, which is basically gonna generate the container based on how much slots it has. Let's say you open a drawer, it has 12 slots and random amount of items inside of it. It kind of resembles like Escape from Tarkov, Fallout 4. It's a bunch of different like inventory systems mixed in to work based on the game's like theme and gameplay. I can't move, but I just wanted to show you guys quickly before I snap off of the game, because I really can't do shit here. Nothing works. But if you look at the player's arm, you can see that I've implemented a free aim system, like in Red Orchestra or other realistic games. I think Insurgency has this also, where when you move your camera, your arms move at the same time. It's to add more realism to the game, and I've removed the crosshair, but I've increased the size of the items. Like, you don't have to aim exactly at the middle with the dot anymore. You just put your mouse over, well, like 30% of the middle of the screen. You put it right on top of the item, and you can pick it up instead of just precisely putting the dot on top of the item. Anyways, let's cancel this for now. Like I said, the game's broken. I'm fixing everything from scratch. I'm almost done with the player's code, adding the equipment system, where you're going to be able to equip different types of armor, weapons and stuff. So I really didn't go too much in depth. Like, I'm talking out of my head right now because I'm currently busy with the game, so I can't like take time to make a really elaborated developer blog video. But they're gonna be coming soon, and they're gonna be coming with gameplay and stuff that you're not gonna see anywhere else besides on my developer blogs. I'm using Trello to manage myself. Can show you guys a sneak peek of an injector. So as you can see, the game is gonna use item animations. So instead of just eating a can of beans from your inventory or using consumable items from your inventory, you will equip them and you can use them with animations. You're gonna be able to use the items with animations, which is gonna add a layer of realism and immersiveness to the game. You don't have to like, it's not gonna become a Skyrim type where you just pop potions and just spam keys. When you equip the consumable items in the slots, you basically have to pull the item out and use it. So it's gonna be somewhat tactical, realistic, and immersive at the same time. Here was the old inventory system which I had before, which is really okay. There's been 3 inventory systems done. The first one, which you saw in the pre-alpha. This one, which was leaning more towards a Fallout 4 type of inventory system. I completely scratched this inventory system because I wanted to go with the Escape from Tarkov one, which I like, which is depends on the container items which you have, the backpacks and the slots, whatever, which I talked before. And yeah, guys, this is my trial, this is where I work. But mainly I really don't have anything interesting to show you guys at the moment. I just went over a couple of stuff out of my head, which I remembered, which I've been working on. But it's been mostly just refactoring code, making the code look a little bit better. As you can see on the left side, you can compare this code. Just look at it. It's kind of organized. Looks better. You can understand it if you're a programmer. But if you go to the old player code, which is this, you can see that there's a clusterfuck of different shit like everywhere. It's ugly, it's not fun to work on, so that's mainly what I've been doing, guys. I've been mainly just fixing the old code and writing a bunch of ideas and deciding how I'm gonna work the game on the commercial version. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to make the first developer blog video. It's kind of boring, I know, but the game is back in development. We have a company that's funding it. I'm gonna be working with a team inside the company. So the game is en route for Steam, and we're planning a December-January green light release. So yeah, guys, get your hopes back up for the game because it's coming pretty soon, and you haven't seen shit yet. That's what I'm gonna say. Once you see the vision of this game, it's gonna be a really awesome open world game, and it's gonna fit into that specific niche or whatever you call it of open world games, which they're not currently available, which is the open world survival horror co-op, whatever. It's it's a mess what I said, but there's really no open world games that focus more on the co-op side of the game, and they're actually focused on the horror aspect of the game also. There's a couple of games, but I'm trying to make this game completely unique and a specific niche in the open world genre. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, I don't have anything else to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for making it like out of my head and just completely randomized like this, but I promise next ones are gonna be way better and more organized and with gameplay. So get your hopes up for the game again, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.